These Snapchat things are awesome. If you didn't feel pretty before, put on some Snapchat and then you'll see how really unpretty you can be.
That last filter was just not really working out. I didn't even understand what I was saying. So here we go. A lot of people confuse mistakes and sins. Some feel guilty for mistakes that aren't sins, others shrug off sins as honest mistakes. It's possible to make a mistake and yet not sin. You may forget a person's name, you may hurt someone's feelings without meaning to, you may lose your permission slip for a school field trip. You may accidentally step on the dog's tail. None of those things are sins, they're mistakes. And I am so grateful because I feel like I forget everything and I don't hear well and I probably hurt lots of feelings. Thank God they're not sins. It's also possible to sin without making a mistake. You may call somebody a name. You may mean to hurt someone's feelings. You may hide your permission slip from your parents because you don't want to go on that. You may step on the dog's tail on purpose. These things aren't mistakes, they're sins. It's important to know the difference between a mistake and a sin. Even more important to react the right way to both. When you make a mistake, especially one that hurts someone else, it's natural to feel sorry. You may want to apologize for your mistake, but you don't need to feel guilty or ashamed. When you sin, you should feel remorse. You should admit that it was a sin. Ask God and anyone your sin hurt for forgiveness. Correct any effects of your sin, like praying for the dog's tail to get fixed. And try to make a better choice, the right choice, next time. God doesn't expect you to never make a mistake, but He does command you and He will help you to avoid sin. Have you committed any sins for which you haven't received forgiveness? If you answered yes to either question, do the right thing now to correct your mistake or sin. Let's pray. God, help me to remember the difference between mistakes and sins, and help me to avoid sins, especially in situations where my situation would be where I hurt someone else. That's like the one thing I hate. I hate saying something and then hurting them, and then I don't know how to apologize because what if they weren't hurt? Like, I don't know. It's like a whole hot mess how I feel about that. So I think that's something I'm always praying for, to make sure I have the right words to help, not hinder. Have a nice night.